Hi everyone, this is Yelena from Amazonia PPC, and today I'm going to talk to you about a little unpopular opinion about negative keywords and which approach you should take when you're using them in accounts. We have an old video on our channel, I think it was last year's video, that shares the methodology how you determine which keywords are good candidates to be added to the negatives and excluded as such, and which match types and methodology how you add them to your account in order to make savings on PPC. But since we are taking into consideration the latest changes in the Amazon's advertising interface and all the things, the new features that they have introduced, the role of these features and their complexity changes a little bit, and understanding of how you should use them. So recently I had a discussion with my team that I wanted to share with you today regarding negative keywords and their usage in the account. So hopefully you will listen to this opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Whether you think we're right or wrong. I'm very eager to hear other people's experiences as well. So lately what our team members have been complaining about is basically the impact of negative keywords that's been too restrictive. If you're being too restrictive in the account, you're using a negative phrase way too often, or just based on the type of how many clicks they have generated with no sales, then you're definitely at risk of putting your account out of good quality traffic. And that's what we've been doing recently, shifting over from using negatives as a way of saving money to the paradigm of using negative keywords in order to tell Amazon what your product is not. So that's the difference in approach, basically. Using negative keywords in a way to save money is going to be something that you can now you can rarely ever do anymore, simply because Amazon has become so good in recognizing what the product, what customers will click on which product, and predictive mechanisms that they have become so accurate right now that you no longer need to retroactively exclude some keywords. And if you do, then you're probably going to deprive yourself of good quality traffic simply because you used a different negative match type, or you just based on the number of clicks that didn't convert, added it to negatives. This is something that we now consider a too restrictive approach. And we usually only add negatives in the beginning of the campaign setup. For example, when you're doing keyword research, and then you go through each keyword, see the search volume, all these details, decide which keyword you will target, and which things you're basically, what you decide on is what your product is and what your product isn't. And you use keyword targeting to tell the Amazon's algorithm, okay, this is what my product is. It's most effectively done through long tail keywords. And when it comes to negative keywords, you basically tell the Amazon's system, Amazon's algorithm, this is what my product isn't. So, okay, so basically during the keyword research phase, when we determine what keywords we're willing to target and what our product definitely is, we also set aside a list of negative keywords, which is like a master list of keywords telling the Amazon system, okay, this is what the product isn't, okay? And basically this helps us increase the relevancy of our product listing, especially at the beginning when we are launching some ranking campaigns that are aimed towards getting your product on the first page of the search results, especially organically. So that's what helps us really increase the relevancy of the listing and make sure that our listing is being shown only in front of the customers who have clear understanding what the product is, searching for keywords that can easily explain that. So that's the kind of thing that works with niche products, where you have very high definition of functionalities of the products and features and all these things and benefits of using them. But when it comes to some products where there's this strong, I would say, aesthetical category, where conversion rates really highly depend on the customer's taste and whether they like, red coasters or yellow coasters where they're like this saying or that saying on the coasters, then it's very hard to predict what the product isn't, right? And it's hard to describe it through keywords. So in these cases where we don't have a niche product, when we advertise for something that's more like a general nature, then we will use negative keywords as a protective measure in order to save money in the account through PPC. So how do we do this? We have added an additional layer of deciding how to add negatives, whether something truly is a candidate, a keyword truly is a candidate for being excluded through negative keywords. That is high number of clicks, no sales or very expensive sales, and at the same time low click-through rate. The reason for this, and of course, if you have a high number of clicks and low number of sales, then that definitely easily means that conversion rate is low. And it also means that on a certain keyword, we're doing this on a keyword level, so conversion rate is low on that keyword, and also the click-through rate is low on that keyword. If conversion rate and click-through rate are bad on a keyword, then this keyword is definitely killing your performance for some reason. Then this is the kind of trajectory we take in order to let some keyword that drive our attention. And then once it has our attention, we of course use, if you are not in the USA and you're selling in the USA market, you have to use VPN to look at the results the way they are, the customers are seeing. So go to the Amazon.com, for example, and then search for that keyword and see what the results are like. And basically the first page results, organic ones, are going to give you the answer to why your click-through rates are so low, if you only know where to look. So look on the competitors' listings and learn from them. If there's something you can do differently with this keyword instead of adding it to negatives, then for sure that's something to do. You can either bid it down or pause it. It's still going to be something you can easily kind of like resurrect from the post keywords if it becomes relevant in the future. And you should only consider adding it to negatives if it really is a combination. It's like a killer combo of bad stuff for your listing. So that's the kind of approach we now take with negative keywords, and I'm looking forward to hear your opinion of this and your experience with using negative keywords. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.